work. Okay, so it automatically posted to my account. I'm putting this on the Hbomb Friends account now.
For on Twitch.
Yeah, we are live.
You'll put a link on the. Give me a link in the chat so I can.
Twitch.tv/Hbomb Friends.
Oh my God, Harold! Now I have to type that in. Twitch.tv
Sorry.
/ HBOMBANDFRIENDS.
Hold on. I'm trying to find where to write.
All right, here we are. Great.
Oh, Adam did it.
Is it audio only?
Yeah. Video was kind of dragging it down. I'm playing around with it. Holy shit, Fred's on. Do I want to get him in here?
Let's Shanghai him.
I thought Fred wasn't gonna make it. It's a Festivus miracle. It would be a miracle if I could figure out how to get this to work.
All right, Harold hasn't used this in a while.
Well, I mean, this just updated like today or yesterday.
Yeah, and it looks even dumber than before. Like now with even shadier ads in my Skype window. Selling my badges, selling my badge. Hashtag topic change coming from Frank. It's
Okay,
like I got it.
way.
He's going to announce that he's never wearing pants again, or that he's joining a nudist colony.
Wait,
Frank!
wait, Fred's here?
Well, I saw he popped up line, so I on Skype, so I invited him to see if he'll come. And if he doesn't come, oh well.
Breaking news. The BBC intends to deal with any potential Ebola outbreak by transforming the virus into an absolutely excellent F-Zero X track.
Okay, so people in the chat, and by people in the chat I believe I mean Philip, can you hear us? And whoever Tigginus is.
Oh, we got Tiggy in here.
And
I was
real.
I had the stream running
Round.
earlier, and I could hear John, so that was a good sign.
I'm here.
So you guys can hear us? No, there is no video, real.
There is no video, just like Harold's poll.
We're working on it. We're working on it, but I wanted to get this up and here and be beyond the shackles of Google.
There ain't no Google in me.
So no video, so nobody can see my wonderful Smash Brothers shirt I am wearing today.
No one can no one can see that I'm still in my red and khaki from work.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess Fred isn't joining us, so let's go ahead and on with the show. Dum bum 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 bum. Oh, sorry, wrong show. Hello, this is Hbomb Friends, episode 60, live on Twitch.
We've escaped. We've escaped the Google.
We have escaped the shackles of Google. Episode 60, escape from the shackles of Google. I am Harold, aka Hbomb, and joining me as always is Adam.
Hi, Dilly-ho, neighborino.
And our special guest from the Fantastic Neighborhood podcast. He is fantastic. Mr. John Anderson.
Hi, I'm John Anderson.
Okay, so... What's up?
What's up?
What is up?
Actually, I got the short list here. So, I'll
And for
start.
once, I'm not focusing on like 3 games.
And there's a couple games that more than one of us are playing. Threes, I'm still playing Threes, and I am loving Threes on Xbox One, being able to snap it to the side. When I heard Threes was coming to Xbox One, I had my doubts. But I am loving it.
You know what else is in that vein that you can play Snapped is if you play Doge 2048 or even 2048, you can play it. You can play it in Internet Explorer and Snap Internet Explorer and play it while you watch TV or whatever.
I ain't playing that fake ass
Such
Threes.
snap.
Dude, Doge 2048 is fucking awesome. It made my top 10.
Yeah, but I can't. But I can't make my computer just bring it up by going Windows Snap Doge 2048.
You can if you actually you're right, because if you pin because you can pin an individual website, but I don't think Kinect will recognize you saying Doge 2048. It might. I don't know. I don't think it will.
But yeah. Anyway, I love Threes. Forza Horizon 2. We just did a segment for our Game of the Year show, which should be up whenever I put it together. Hopefully hopefully I'll get it together this week and have it up by the first part of next week. I've just been playing the hell out of Forza. I actually beat the finale today.
Is this the first time or the second time?
The first time.
So that's like actually just kind of the full game right there, because the second half of the game is just the first half of the game again, except you just pick your own road trips.
Yeah.
Because
you are the champ.
Yeah, I'm in the second road trip on that too, Adam. Obviously I'm in New Jersey and away from my consoles, so I'm a little bit of Forza withdrawal. But I try to hop in there, probably play every day, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes at this point. I try to make the rounds on all my Forza games, so I play Forza Horizon 2 the most, but then I'll hop into Forza 5 and do at least one thing. Forza 4. And then a little bit of Forza 3 because I'm trying to level up on Forza Rewards and get up to level 7. So I'm already at level 6. 7's the max where you max out. Harold, you guys know about Forza Rewards, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been using it.
Get them bucks, dog.
Yeah, Philip Wesley says, use the Forza.
Yes, we actually have a chat.
That people use.
This is fucking awesome.
It's like, we're popular now, guys.
So wait,
we have like 3 people.
Did I miss the announcement? Is Adam, are you a permanent host on here now?
Apparently,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
That's great. I always have a good time with you. You too. What did you call me last time on Twitter?
I don't remember.
I think you called me neurotypical. My wife laughed at that.
All right.
Yeah.
We need to get John tested, folks.
Funny conversation going on Twitter right now. Apparently, Frank has threatened to vomit on Philip for bringing up something called Katawa's Shoujo,
which is like Japanese digital novel with amputee girls.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Apparently,
John knows what we're talking about.
I don't, but
I picked up Armillo on the Wii U eShop on sale. It's not bad. It's not a Game of the Year contender, but it's a fun little game. You're this armadillo-like thing, and you're rolling through stages. It's kind of like a cross between Dylan's Rolling Western and Super Mario Galaxy. Although, if I describe it like that, it doesn't make it sound good. But I liked it.
But he liked it.
And finally, one that John and I have both been playing, along with Alex and Evan from Irrational Passions. Trivia Crack.
Yeah, man. I think we're tied up right now. Or wait, no, I think I'm up on you by one match. Like, I think we're...
Oh, Harold is losing.
We're 3-2, and I think you have one more... We have one active match right now, but I think I've got...
Yeah, I won our last match, and I currently lead 1-0, pending your approval.
Oh, did you win another one? Okay,
yes.
So you... Let's see. So my record... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, so we're 3-3 right now. Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't be bothered to leave my fate up to a spinner. That was the problem.
Yeah, I mean, I actually sent you out an invite and you haven't responded.
Yeah, Harold, I think, man, I like that Trivia Crack. Some of the questions, I hate when I get a super easy one. There's like a super obvious one, like, yeah, I report some of those, but yeah, no, having a lot of fun with that. It's good to connect with some folks.
So Trivia Crack is like crack then?
Yeah, in trivia.
It's one of those things now. I'm playing that like kind of while I'm trying to get through all the Giant Bomb end of year podcast. But since I've been catching up on my Steam library for the most part, and it's like a lot of those are story games, so I'm not really listening to podcasts while I'm doing it. But yeah, Crossy Road.
Okay, so I guess we've officially moved into you, John.
Oh,
so Trivia Crack, Crossy
yeah, no.
Road.
So I'll go through my mobile games that I'm playing right now. So obviously Trivia Crack, and then Crossy Road. Still, plugging away at that every once in a while. I've unlocked so many of the characters. I
was playing that for a while. Right after Jonathan Mann released his Crossy Road song.
I haven't heard that yet. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I think I used part of it as an outro like last month or so.
So yeah, Crossy Road, and then the other mobile thing I'm playing is still playing that Ultimate Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man running game. I'm not super proud that I'm playing that so much, but it's a lot of fun. I keep saying this, but like if you're gonna make a Spider-Man like endless runner sort of game, it seems like you would probably want to focus on web swinging. That's I think the best part about playing any Spider-Man game is if they get that swinging down. And you only
so you're saying you don't mean a thing if you ain't got that?
Absolutely.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
So I think if I was to make a Spider-Man mobile game, I would try to make it mostly swinging. Instead of this, you maybe swing for a few seconds out of every run. And the swinging is really satisfying, but I just wish it was happening more often. I think me and Justin McElroy of Polygon, formerly Joystick or whatever, we both are, we have this like terrible affliction for wanting to play good Spider-Man games and are just constantly disappointed by what comes out. He should be the funnest superhero to play as, because the swinging should be fun. Swinging is fun. Just ask me and my
The
wife.
thing is, can you swing to a swing rhythm though? Just
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure I could. I took like one swing dancing class, and now I know why you're the co-host.
you got to be the comic relief somewhere.
So yeah, that's what I've been playing on mobile. I'm traveling, so I have my laptop, but I don't have I didn't bring my consoles. I brought my my Vita and my 3DS, but it turns out I just mostly been playing stuff on the old PC. I played through the South Park, The Stick of Truth.
Skigas and gay hair.
Yeah, I think I'm like by myself, and that I didn't really love it. It just, I guess that I think 10 years ago it would have been the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Maybe a little longer. But now, like, the jokes were kind of falling flat. It felt just purely referential. But it's solid, and I can see why so many people liked it.
Yeah, although I did hear one big complaint from Loading Ready Run's Lurcast. Kathleen Kathleen from Loading Ready Run was saying she hated how, yes, you get to play as a South Park character, unless you're female.
Yeah, well,
yeah, yourself as a South Park character, unless you're
so
female.
actually,
I mean, there are some story modes to of course, there are things in the story that obviously your character has to be male, because that's how the story was
kind
written.
of, but I mean, it's all fiction, so they could have made it so that worked. And honestly, they could have easily made that how it worked.
Honestly, though, I just don't think it fits. I don't think having a female main character would fit the story very well. That's a problem, because these are like wild elementary school kids. You're gonna be like, ew, a girl.
Yeah, I mean, I think she had a valid complaint, but she also said, how she didn't think it would work in the story.
So both sides come into play.
Right, so it wouldn't work in the story they wrote, but the story they wrote is fiction, so they could have written another story that allowed for that.
Yeah. Who knows?
Right.
Maybe they get to do a sequel.
Yeah, it just kind of, a lot of that stuff fell flat on me. There's a lot of stuff that I just think, like, isn't really funny to me anymore, like.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't given a shit about South Park since their falling out with Isaac Hayes.
I've never really given a shit about South Park, but
they took a crap on him again during the game. There's
the dude's dead now.
Yeah, some of the other stuff, like I don't think, like, I was thinking about it. It's like why, like, all their jokes are kind of at the expense of marginalized groups, and I know I'm like I'm coming across this guy who's just trying to be the most progressive fucking liberal out there or something, but I just don't understand.
Oh shit, guys. Just realized we're not recording.
Oh man.
GG. Well, it should be archived on Twitch for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Just use that. And you should be able to rip the video.
Okay, now we're going.
So are you going to use the Twitch archive, or are you going to start over?
We'll go with the Twitch archive.
Wait, did you lose? So you didn't have the Forza stuff then?
Oh, Forza stuff was a separate recording.
Okay, you should be able to pull the Twitch archive.
Yeah.
So yeah. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's it. I just didn't. I just don't understand why they, like. I don't get why they think, like, the KKK is a funny joke. Like, why Cartman being, like, this super racist is, like, still funny, especially when, like, I don't think, like, it would work if Cartman, like, always, like, got sort of, it wasn't successful, right, in his racism, but he he's allowed to succeed in the narrative. Anyway, but besides that, let's see. I bought some amiibos. I don't know.
Actually, I believe the plural is just amiibo.
So I bought some amiibo. I don't know what they do, but I have a little Mac and I have some Captain Falcons.
Awesome.
I'm still waiting for Toys R Us to ship
you
my
can train
Captain
them
Falcon.
up, and then you can replicate VGCW matches with them. Youngblood versus Falcon.
I don't know. They're waiting for me at home. I guess I probably have to run a system update on my Wii U. But so I bought some of those. I've been playing a couple of side-scrolling like retro inspired games. Both of which ones are things I backed on Kickstarter. So there's Chasm, which is
I don't know Chasm.
kind of a Metroidvania roguelike. It's pretty good. It's in beta now. I just played a little bit of it. Got a great style, great music. Just really, really endearing. Like for six.
So it's kind of like Rogue Legacy.
Sort of. Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, when you say Metroidvania roguelike, that's the first thing that comes to
Yeah.
mind.
I actually haven't played Rogue Legacy. I'm familiar with it, but it's.
What's wrong with you, man?
I only have so much time. But it's really good. It's the music is. There's something about the music that's really special. It's got sort of like this. I don't know what it reminds me of. It's kind of like a dire sort of indie pop. I don't know. It belongs in a movie. But yeah, I've just only played a few minutes of that. But then have been really playing Shovel Knight, and that game is good as hell.
Shovel Knight's pretty good. It's hard.
Yeah.
But then again, it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be retro.
It's for some reason like a lot of these like retro inspired games just have not really been grabbing me lately, but this one really, I mean, it's so good. The platforming is so solid. The kitschy little written parts are good enough to keep you going, and I find a lot of these things like fall flat with me. Like Super Time Force really didn't. Like the writing ended up being off-putting. I find that this is enough to keep me moving forward.
I haven't played Super Time. I think I have.
I played a bit of it,
But
but not very much.
It's for some reason like a lot of these like retro-inspired games. No, it's not. I think mechanically it's really cool. I find the writing a little. It's just like we're making references to this thing because it's a thing . So no, but Shovel Knight, freaking awesome. Let's see, one more quick one. The Force Unleashed 2.
Nice.
I realized I had it on Steam, so I installed it and played like the first level. I really liked the first Force Unleashed, and this is fine. I think I'm probably gonna end up finishing it. I don't know why. Just like it's kind of okay. I'm not super in love with Star Wars, but it plays sort of almost like Dynasty Warriors ish because you're so much more powerful than like all these stormtroopers they send at you. So it's a lot of fun. But the big thing besides South Park that I started last night was The Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
I was about to ask you about that. What is that?
So it's one of those.
Oh, there was Ethan. Oh, where'd he go?
It's one of those John Anderson like walking simulators that I love so much.
It's like PT. So it's not really a game.
I'd say almost more along the lines of Gone Home. But a little.
I really need to play.
Do you own it?
You gave it to me.
Okay, because I have another copy I can give to somebody. Actually, I think I might have another couple copies.
But I mean, I appreciate your gift. I just haven't gotten around to playing it.
But The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is kind of it's supernatural in a little bit. It's beautiful to look at. You're walking around in these.
I don't watch that show, Supernatural.
It's more like, I mean, it's got some ghosty elements to it, right? But
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
But the aesthetic is really beautiful. It's like I've never seen better looking forests in a game. The puzzles are they don't hold your hand. In fact, I didn't even really realize.
So no Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh my god, you're killing me. I'm dead because you killed me.
Okay, so Adam.
Okay, so
actually, I wasn't done.
Oh, I thought you were dead.
So the Vanishing of Edith are, I think, one thing I didn't even realize there were puzzles until I played the game for about an hour, and I was like, what? I actually had to Google what the fuck am I supposed, what am I supposed to do in this game? And then have started kind of playing the game now. Harold, if you didn't like PT, I don't think you'd like this game. It's not as scary as PT, but it's as kind of.
Well, what I hated about PT was the fact that it was just walking through a hallway.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think this game is for everybody. I think it's worth seeing just because of how pretty it is. But the gameplay is probably not going to appeal to a lot of people. Yeah. The puzzles are kind of obtuse. They really don't they don't hold your hand at all. They're kind of old school adventure game level of this doesn't really make sense. Until it's all put together. But yeah. So I think that's everything off my list. Yep.
Yeah, so if they made a game called The Death of John Anderson, this is how it would play out.
Well, so in that game, you would actually just play a bunch of walking simulators. So that game,
and then I'd pop up and make really bad jokes.
Yeah, you just walk up to a computer. Skype would be running, and then you have to play through Dear Esther and Gone Home and PT and other stuff like that.
Harold would randomly pop up with just big block letters. There is no pole. Or harmonics.
It would be like if you pop out the hamster in fucking Peggle.
Okay. So Adam.
So you got a couple of new games, got a couple of old games.
You're still playing the crew.
Still playing the crew. I finally got through.
How does the crew compare to Forza?
It's not as good as Forza. Nothing will ever be as good as Forza.
Okay.
But yeah, I finally finished off the south, and now I headed west. Viva Las Vegas.
How not as good as Forza is it?
It's well below Forza. My big issue with the game is that it just becomes difficult. You really have to figure out how everything controls and just how to work the environment, because this game packs a real big punch. This game has frustrated me on a number of levels at times, and none of it has to do with connection issues. But I'm still having fun with it. I've got my raid car, and
wait, what?
What's a raid car?
It's a car built for off-road, according to the game.
Oh, I thought it was for killing bugs or something. Raid!
That would be awesome. It's like if you ever got rival gangs on you or on anything, just have these canisters of raid sitting underneath in your wheel wells, just.
There we go. Our outro is going to be a raid commercial.
Played a little bit more Dragon Age Inquisition, not very much because it kind of.
Is it as good as Forza?
It's better than Forza.
I doubt that seriously.
Same here.
I give it 4 Forzas out of 5. But it's still impressing me. I haven't played a whole lot of it because it's been kind of sidetracked by other games, and with more to come even. And one of those new games is the next one I'm about to talk about, and that's Far Cry 4. I'm having fun with this one.
I'm looking forward to eventually playing this. I really like 3, and
propaganda from the towers. It's all a bunch of bullshit. This guy's just good at writing it. This guy have a PhD in bullshit, and it's hilarious. but it's pretty good too. This story doesn't seem very long. If I'm looking at it, it's got 32 campaign missions, and I'm already through 8 of them. But a lot of that you're gonna have. I'm guessing for a lot of that you're gonna want to go sidetrack, build up your skills. I'll do this, do that. So I'm guessing that's where most of the progression comes in. Plus, it's basically got a gigantic world to explore. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
you're probably gonna have to you get to certain missions, and you're gonna have to be gated and have to do certain side missions to to get there.
That's what I think too. I just wish it was more like Just Cause though. Just Cause 2, you can screw around in that game forever.
Yeah, I think I think there's something to be said for something a little more grounded, but because just Cause goes into that absolute bananas level of BANANAS level of craziness.
But obviously I didn't buy this game for it to be a Just Cause. I bought it because as far as I hear, it's a good experience, and it's been a good experience. Anyways, moving on because we're starting to rack up some time.
Okay, the Ninja Bling and Terror asks, going back to Forza, which do you think was better, Forza Horizon or Forza Horizon 2? Personally, I only scratched the surface of the first one.
I that's like asking me to pick between children. I only have one child, but it's
Booker or Booker?
I choose Booker. It's really difficult because there's so much I love about the first one, but the second one is just so gorgeous. If there was, I'll put it this way: if Horizon 1 looked like Horizon 2, I'd probably say Horizon 1, but just because of how amazingly gorgeous it is, I gotta go 2. And that hurts. That hurts me to say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with some Tootsa on this one. Because I like.
I don't think you can force it anymore, Adam.
Wow!
Phil already
wow! I'm not sure. We've just hit pun gold. But yeah.
That wasn't even intentional. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Anything else? So
yeah. So after last week's tragedy with my Wii U, I got all my progress in Smash back in like a day.
Okay. So you got all the characters unlocked?
All the characters are unlocked. Some of the stages I have are unlocked. Some different ones. I started playing some Classic again. Started playing some Smash Tour again.
Mm-hmm.
And everything's good there. It's still have a lot of work to put in.
Everything is fine?
Not yet. Because I still have Mario Kart, Hyrule Warriors, and a bunch of other games to restart.
Yeah.
And also added to my collection, games that I haven't played yet: Need for Speed Rivals and Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yeah. I need to get back into Need for Speed Rivals. I picked it up for PS3. Although after playing Forza, I'm not sure I can go back.
Yeah.
And no, you shouldn't. I'm actually, I don't train in games, but I was just very often.
Just take it to GameStop tomorrow.
When I get back, I'm probably gonna get rid of my copy of Rivals or PS4. There's just no way I could go back to play that game.
Yeah. But of course, we have the Steam sale, the dreaded Steam sale.
Yeah.
And actually, I picked up One Finger Death Punch. That's a riot. It's like, click one direction. Oh, you kill one guy. Click the other direction. Oh, you killed another guy. It's basically called One Finger Death Punch because you
just click on one direction, you get all 5 of them.
Dude. And that's when every girl in America starts crying. Mind you, they still have Justin Bieber, which is a travesty in itself.
Yeah, let's spare 1D and go and get rid of Bieber.
Yeah. Man, I've bought a couple games here and there in the Steam sale.
Yeah.
I finishing Ethan Carter, I think, is one of them. picked up a few things here and there, but
I've picked up quite a bit of it. I think more than I did in the summer. I'm just waiting to see if like Road Redemption goes on Flash.
That's the Road Rash like.
Yeah,
that's the Road Rash like, and now it has Shovel Knight.
I think as a backer on that one, I kind of hope it doesn't yet.
And Dungeon Defenders 2 you got but haven't played yet?
Yeah, I just got it, so haven't played it yet. But I've been looking forward to getting that one for a while. It's like, I'll just throw the money with it now. It's going free to play later, but what the hell?
Oh, here's the lag. Phil just mentioned Hbomb touching One Direction.
Whoa!
Anyway, so let's move on to Bring Your Own Topic, and our topic, again, is the future!
Do we have hoverboards yet? Wait, we do have hoverboards! As witnessed...
Sort of.
Yeah, as seen with Tony Hawk.
So specifically we're talking about predictions / looking ahead to 2015. Okay, so who wants to go first with their list of predictions? I guess technically John has to go after me, seeing his list of predictions.
Sure. Yeah, I'll go after you.
So, Adam, you want to go first?
All right, I'll start with my morbid list of predictions because
actually, I think I need to go first. I just saw one of your predictions, and that kind of goes along with one of mine.
Right, okay.
Okay, so mine will be Amplitude will be awesome. Mario Maker will do surprisingly well.
Dude, that would...
Bobby Kotick...
Mario Maker's going to be awesome no matter what.
Yeah.
People have been hacking ROMs to make their custom super hard levels forever.
So, yeah, it'll be
yeah, now they'll have a legitimate way of doing it, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. You know what I'd love to see them do with Mario Maker? You've only seen Mario. I'd love for you to be able to play with other Mario characters. Play a level as Luigi, or heck, play as Peach or Rosalina.
I forget. Didn't they announce? Didn't at the Game Awards they announce a new level style? Because you could do SMB.
Yeah, you
can
now
SMBU.
do level styles of in addition to Mario 1 and U, also Mario World and Mario 2.
Nice. Oh, I'll be doing Mario 3 a lot.
But yeah, I'd love to... You know what? I would love to just see them do a Rosalina in a classic style. And have her be playable.
I think the real fun of that game...
And everyone will be mad because still no Daisy.
So I think the real fun in that game for me would be a mashup, like, hey, I can use, the Mario 1 brick set, but use Mario, new Super Mario, controls and abilities and physics and stuff. I think that's a lot of the real fun's going to come out of that. But your prediction is that it will do well, right? That it will sell well.
Yeah.
I mean, as well as a game can sell on Wii U, right?
Yeah.
Hey, it's starting to take off now.
True. I guess Wii U well. Bobby Kotick will say something stupid. He's due. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Yeah, this is Treyarch's year, right?
I don't even care anymore.
2015.
No. So, so it was the Ghost was
Sledge. Yeah,
Ghost was Infinity War, right?
So yeah, and Sledgehammer kind of mucked it up, but yeah, it's Treyarch's turn.
No, I heard Advanced Warfare is really good, but I mean, what does it matter to us? We don't really play these, right?
But anyway, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 will be awful, will sell insanely well.
Consumerism at its finest.
The next Assassin's Creed game will also be awful and sell insanely
Consumerism at its finest.
Put that on the list. Consumerism at its finest. Sadly, there will still be no new Rock Band. And the gaming public will get PT'd again. That is, fall in love with the shitty proof of concept that they claim is a game.
Where we'll get another digital novel like How to Fool Boyfriend, where you're trying to court animals instead of humans.
Well, at least Hatful Boyfriend is still technically a game. I'm talking about Kojima's Hallway Simulator 2014.
No, yeah, Final Fantasy 15 will become a hallway simulator like 13 was, and then Square Enix will rename it Final Fantasy 13-4 and put lightning because they think Final Fantasy 13 is awesome.
No.
Okay, so who wants to go next?
I'll go. I'll go if you want.
Yeah, you got a short list. Go ahead.
Let's see. Where did my list go? Where did my list go, Harold?
You're below Adam here.
Okay, so. All right, so I think. Seriously, my eyes are okay. So Harold, we wrong about everything except Rock Band. Let me go through these real quick. Amplitude will be fine. I don't know about awesome. I think those guys were probably expecting to make a lot more money on that Kickstarter, and only hitting that bare minimum $750K. I am worried because that is not a lot of money to make a game. If you think like, you know, somebody's probably like on average somebody's got to be making somewhere between $75,000 and $100,000 a year. You think about how much staff you could put towards that. You add in other costs.
I mean, and they said they intended to be the Kickstarter amount to only be a part of the money they needed.
I mean, I hope it's good.
I hope it's good.
Mario Maker, I don't think will do very well at all, because it's on Wii U, and if they put it on 3DS, I think it would do a lot better. Bobby Kotick will say something stupid. Okay, you're probably right about that, Harold. I think the next Call of Duty will probably be a Call of Duty game. I don't think any of them are truly awful. They're just kind of what they are, right? Here's where I have a real, actual disagreement with you, Harold. The next Assassin's Creed game will be awful and sell a lot. I think the opposite is going to happen. I think the next...
You think it's going to be good and nobody's going to buy it?
I bet sales will be down because of what happened with Unity this year, but it's the year. It's the year for that game to be good, because 4 was good, Unity is bad. Next year will be good, but it won't sell well because this year was bad. I don't know. I really liked Black Flag, and Unity I just could not get into. But yeah.
How about Rogue? Did you play Rogue?
I'll probably grab Rogue when it eventually makes its way to current consoles.
I heard Rogue was even worse.
I heard Rogue was
if it's
better,
got boats,
but
if it's got boat stuff
I don't give a shit about Assassin's Creed.
I like the boat stuff a lot. So, and we'll just skip to the PT thing. I think PT is really cool and really interesting. It's too scary for me to play, but that's the kind of thing I really like.
I didn't even find it
This
scary.
is coming from the guy who likes walking simulators.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me. I couldn't finish it. It's so scary.
I mean, I couldn't figure out what was supposed to be scary about it. Just the screaming, the gloomy atmosphere. Did you make it far enough in where that lady jumps out and bites you in the neck? It was super scary. I couldn't figure out how to progress. That's what I hated about PT.
Yeah, you should probably not play the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. But so here's my bold prediction: Nintendo announces a new home console.
I disagree. I think if anything, I think it's still too soon.
No, they Dreamcast this, man. They say they're like they had the Saturn. The Saturn was unsuccessful. Like they rushed out the Dreamcast, and that's what's gonna happen with the Wii U. Hey, this is about bold predictions, right, man?
I've known Nintendo to be one to stick by their guns.
I still say a new Nintendo handheld's probably gonna come first.
The new 3DS is coming out next year. So. Yeah. Or it's out in Japan already.
Supposed to.
I'm looking forward to that.
I mean, it's out in Japan and Australia already.
I mean, I'm going to get one.
Me too.
And my
I hope it comes out by my birthday so I can take it to PAX.
yeah. Oh, Harold, I can't wait till PAX, buddy.
Yeah, PAX is the week after my birthday this year.
Great. I can't wait.
Yeah, way to ring in number 36.
I just turned 32, a couple days ago, I guess?
Oh, hey. Adam just had a birthday yesterday.
Hey, look at that. But, man, we're basically 20.
Was this the big 3-0,
That was
Adam?
the big 3-0.
Nice. Just a baby. He's just a baby, Harold. So,
holy crap, we're all old.
Now I can go to like gamer meetups and feel out of place, even though there are people older than me.
yeah.
I go anywhere and feel out of place. That's asking.
Yeah. So I think my last prediction. I think 2014 was kind of not the best year for games. I think 2015 is going to just be an awesome year.
Okay. So you're saying stuff will be
2015
awesome.
is going to be a banner year for gaming. I think 2015 is going to be like a
So it's all going to be full of Banner Saga clones?
ha ha ha. I think it's going to be another like 1998. It's going to be that good. That's it. I'm done. Adam.
Okay, Adam.
Okay. So I never have good predictions for the future for the gaming industry. I feel like there are too many negative things happening in the industry. So this is what I come up with. First, Koreans will dominate the North American esports scene. It's already happening in League of Legends. We have teams forming made up of former Korean pros.
Okay, I got a prediction here. Prediction on top of that.
Uh-oh. This
will happen, and John and I will not give a shit.
I agree with that prediction. Sega fires their writers after 15 years of shitty Sonic games. Officially cancels Phantasy Star Online 2 in North America and Europe. Yeah. The former, likely not to happen. Yeah. The latter, as far as we know, PSO2 isn't coming out.
Well, we haven't even gotten to our death pool yet.
Street Fighter V has shitloads of day one on-disc DLC.
That's a no-brainer.
It's like, no Rock Band, but we still have a good amount of rhythm games coming out with Frequency and Amplitude and Project Meet IDX.
No, just Amplitude.
Or Amplitude and Project Meet IDX.
What is Project Mirror IDX?
The 3DS Miku rhythm game.
Oh, plus you know what else is coming out next year is the Persona 4
Dancing All Night. Yes. P4 Dancing All Night.
The Risei Dance Party game.
Fuck yeah, I can't wait.
Dude, I'd play that. It's a rhythm game. I'll play it. Xenoblade Chronicles X will win Best RPG. All because... And it'll all come down to one scene where Ryan just pops out of nowhere where it shouts, "Now it's Ryan time!"
I don't understand.
Not a lot of people do, because not a lot of people played Xenoblade. Yeah. It's the reason why Shulk taunts, "Now it's Shulk time!"
Okay. So where are we?
Mass Effect 4 release date announced, ends up pulling a Dragon Age Inquisition, and is insanely awesome.
So nobody's going to expect it?
No one's going to expect it, and it will be the best. It will be the best store on the Citadel. Next one should be a given. Production of the 360 and PS3 stops. Maybe not the PS3. More likely the 360.
Are they still putting out Wii's?
No, the Wii ended. I haven't seen a Wii in stock. I haven't seen a full size Wii in stock for a while now. And Wii Minis have been by the wayside for a while now too.
Yeah.
NHL 16 ends up having less features than NHL 15. #QualityA. WWE 2K16 has less features than 2K14, putting Video Game Championship Wrestling in peril as online service for 2K14 ends. The debate about racism and sexism in gaming gets so bad that all games can now only feature stickmen.
Stickman, come and take me by the hand.
Super Stick Brothers. The Legend of Stick.
Stick Fantasy.
Kids
Or
Stick
or
Uprising.
alternative to that, people could actually just make games that aren't fucking sexist and racist. I don't know.
Which is impossible because nowadays everyone thinks that every game is sexist and racist.
Just the sexist and racist ones.
Mario Kart. That is totally sexist and racist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it can't be that sexist. Rosalina is taller than any of the guys.
Yeah.
Rosalina's a beast. Okay. Final Fantasy 15 becomes Final Fantasy 13-4, features lightning driving down a straight road. And finally, Phil Fish will make a new game only to rage quit it mid-development over comments about PT not being a game, something not even related to him.
I hope Phil Fish comes back.
We need some comic relief in the games industry.
Say what you want, man. Fez is freaking.
Fez is
Fez
great.
is better than PT, and that's about it.
But he
actually, Fez is better than Skyrim.
Do you
Ooh.
Can't agree with that.
Phil in the chat says we'll probably get a January Nintendo Direct where they'll show off the new 3DS. He suspects that Majora's Mask and the Super 3DS. You think they'll call it the Super 3DS?
I think it's too late.
Anyway, the new 3DS is a crap.
Isn't it already called the new 3DS in Australia?
Yeah.
Then it's going to be the new 3DS here.
Yeah. But they'll say, new 3DS and Majora's Mask will hit the same U.S. the same day in February, which is good. I'll have it for my birthday, and I'll have it take the packs.
So I don't know. I don't think the Super 3DS is that close to launch here. I feel like we would have heard something by now.
Yeah. Anyway, I decided to do a publisher/developer death pool. John, I'll let you go first since you have the shortest list.
Yeah, call me the optimist, man. I think NIS, right? They're not doing so hot, so
yeah.
It's going to be harder and harder to make those kind of like niche level games in the existing like studio structure. So I don't know. I think I hope Jaffe's studio, his newest studio, goes under because like that guy is garbage. He's a garbage person, makes garbage games.
Yeah, I mean he called PT his game of the year.
So, and then besides that, man, I think like it's a reach because I think they're doing pretty well with some of these other deals they've locked up. But man, I worry about Double Fine. So.
You think they might be stretching themselves too?
No, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe like them having a lot of little projects going is going to mean that they'll be okay. You know, they did lay off some people. I think it's a reach, but I don't think it'll happen.
Okay. Phil thinks that NIS will be bought by Sega, which I'll go ahead and get to my list here. My death pool. Sega.
Or RIP Persona. It's like, just think about it. If Sega goes under, what happens to all of Atlus's properties? Who do they go to?
That's right. Sega owns it. Owns it.
Sony would buy.
Sell off.
Sega.
I think Nintendo would probably buy Sonic.
I can't believe
Sony might go for Shin Megami Tensei.
Because personally, I can't believe how well Sega is doing given Sega of America's current plan of attack on North America.
Yeah.
They're focusing on they're practically focusing on two franchises in North America. One hasn't had a good game in the 21st century. The other is too niche to really make a good chunk of money off of.
Oh, I think Phil likes my idea of Nintendo acquiring Sonic.
Nintendo would make a good Sonic game. I'll bet.
Yeah. Zynga.
How long have we wanted Zynga to
I
die?
think Matrix gonna run it into the ground. Majesco, which it's not doing well.
When has Majesco been doing well?
Yeah. But I mean, with their Midnight City, whatever you call it, label, trying to help all these indie developers, that's sad, and it really breaks my heart to say this. But with, what John was saying about Amplitude and the fact that Fantasia sold like shit, despite being a Game of the Year contender, I'm gonna have to say Harmonix. And I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.
The problem is that Harmonix hasn't really been doing much lately since they stopped with Rock Band.
Yeah, I mean they've been trying the Double Fine approach, but they just haven't had anything stick.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, if Harmonix could just revisit Rock Band and do something to change out the formula.
I'm not sure if Rock Band's the answer. I think Rock Band's dead.
It's like the age of peripheral rhythm games are dead.
Yeah, I don't think you can can that lightning again.
Well, you just gotta find a new way to make an innovative rhythm game.
Yeah. Oh, Phil says Majesco did sell a ton of units of the latest Cooking Mama game. 3DS and mobile will keep them alive in a small portion. Midnight City could be toast, though.
If you smell what Mama is cooking.
Yeah. Adam.
Or this isn't so much of a death pool than wishing that these guys would die. Like Zynga, Majesco, King, and all the other free to